Hello YouTubers, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Jejune Captain and the Jejune Trooper figures. So yeah, let's just take a look at these figures, and see, do they hold up and are they still worth getting? Because figures like this from new series Got 2 figures, apart from Daleks, or Doctor's figures from the new series and that, they generally tend to get overlooked, really. So let's go back and look at some of them from, well, yesterday, really, because these figures came out 10 years ago in 2007. So let's take a look at the Jejune Captain, since basically these are practically the same figure. So if we take a look at the head sculpt, this is absolutely excellent. We've got all the wrinkles and details now, and of the eye, it really, it looks like a rhinoceros, and even on the tusks there you've got little lines going up, but it's being painted. It's being painted in like sort of an ivory colour, and then had a sort of brown wash over the top to make it look more aged. You've got the little eye there, and the mouth at the front with the teeth, and you can see the jowl as well, and the pink inside, which looks really nice of his lip, and obviously all the lines, and it's been given sort of a darker wash over the top to bring out all that detail, which I really do appreciate. This was like the golden years of character options, where they basically put so much effort into all of their figures, and this is the kind of stuff we got back then. It just looks absolutely amazing. You've even got the holes for the nostrils at the front as well, and they've even been painted inside a sort of again, pinkish red colour, just like the mouth, but slightly darker. And the same on the ears as well, which are made of a more rubbery plastic, so that they don't snap off. See, they thought of things like that back then, remember? Going on to the chest section here, you see you've got the six-pack sculpted in, and also the breast section there, and this little piece in the middle, which he will put his Judoon scanner into to assimilate language human, like that. You've got all the plates and armour at the back, and around the side you can see all the buckles, which this will be where, obviously, part of the costume where the front piece and the back piece will clip together. And again, around the side on the belt, you've got all these little buckles and notches and studs. You've got the little scanner here, and also, I don't know what that does, but it's there. It's there. They can rotate. You probably could remove them, but once you remove them, you won't be able to probably put them back on. I don't believe they are supposed to be removed. You've also got the gun holster with the little red button there, which means you can put his gun or his weapon, whatever you want to call it, which I just dropped. You know what? I should just call this 6x drops stuff, because I seem to drop stuff in every single review these days. But you can see how small it is. You've got the little black of the grip painted, How good is that? They painted the black bit of the grip at the bottom. The rest of it is mostly a basic red with some black sections painted in here and there. But it does look really, really good. And all the little different sections, and the nozzle at the front. And that can just slide into the holster like that. You've got the 3 fingers and a thumb sculpted on there, and with all the different sections of the fingers and thumbs of the glove. Again, you've got those straps on the side for the armour, and the shoulder pads at the top. You've got the sort of skirt or kilt or costume with the little studs at the bottom, and these are flexible, so it doesn't hinder. These don't hinder the leg articulation. However, the top section of this does. So win some, you lose some. You've got the boots, which just look, they look like you know, they look like something a goth kid or a punk rocker would wear, with all the little studs and all the laces going up, and even the silver section on the back, which looks absolutely incredible, especially on this side. And we've even got a few, tread studs on the bottom as well, which just looks excellent. Now, if we do go over the Dune Trooper, so he is nearly the same. The only difference is he doesn't have the little red circle on the front, the little hole in it for him to assimilate language. Human. Yeah, so he doesn't have that, but he does obviously have the helmet on there with the little grill section for him to see through as well. If we just... There we go, we've got the little grill and the vents at the front to see through. Now, other than that, he is exactly the same. It's weird to think, but the following year in 2008, we had the Sontarans return to Doctor Who, and with them, obviously, we got ones with removable helmets. Now there is no removable helmets on the 5-inch versions. However, the 12-inch version, which came out around about the same time as these did have a removable helmet, so whether they just couldn't do it, or whether it was more likely that they wanted to release 2 separate figures. I mean, they did 2 variants of the Weeping Angel where they could have just had swappable legs and swappable hands, but oh well. Yeah, that was how things worked. I mean, these were a lot cheaper. I think the figures were $7.99 back in 2007, I believe. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they are. Well, were anyway. But the Jejune Captain was re-released in 2008, where they gave him more of a grey wash over the top. And in terms of accuracy, well, I personally think that this one is too tan and the other one is too grey. It's kind of like the Silence figures. You know, I think it needs to be sort of mishmash in the middle. I definitely prefer this one to the grey version. I don't have the grey version to show you, but yeah, that was base. And I think this one also brings out all the detail of the figure out a lot better as well, just because there's different tones, different colours, and a nice wash over the top to bring out all the wrinkles as well. If we turn to articulation, there is no head articulation. The arms can do a 360, and there is a 360 degree at the elbow joint, which you didn't really get a lot of at the time. And the wrists do a 360. The waist might be able to do a 360 on my ones here. The waists are very, very stiff, so I don't want to try it. If we take a look at the legs, they can soar through 360, bend at the knee, and can move slightly forward and slightly backward as well. Ooh, his gun has fallen out. Dear, dear, dear. Yeah, they don't stay in the holster very well. It would have been nice if there was a little clip, but I appreciate it all the same. But other than that, that's basically it for the Judoon figures here. Now, should you buy one? Yes, I really do like the Judoon, and it's basically one of those monsters that has been really underused and underutilised until Big Finish came along and what was that Big Finish one called? Was in Classic Doctor's New Monsters. Oh, Judoon Chains. There we go. Judoon Chains, which, if you haven't listened to it, is a fantastic story. It's basically the Doctor Who does the Elephant Man, basically, kind of thing, is the best way to describe it. Anyway, yeah, and also, if you do want to pick up these figures, then they're pretty damn cheap at the minute. I picked up these together for £6.30 plus postage. So yeah, you can buy them pretty cheaply nowadays. Though it is pretty hard to find ones that are complete with the gun. A lot of them are either missing the gun or missing something or other here and there. But if you can find them, absolutely, obviously go for the Jejune Captain. It is, it is the more recognisable figure. I mean, would I have gone for this one otherwise? I probably would have just been happy with a Dune Captain, but to have the Trooper as well is nice. I mean, they are practically the same figure apart from the helmet, also the speech translator. But anyway, that does it for this review. I hope you enjoyed it, and if there's anything else you ever want me to review, please leave it in the comment section below. And that's it for this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.